Nucasa, the finishing touch, was brought to you by Nucasa Milling Company.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're going to give you some great tips today, and this is all about furnishing and what it means and things you should think about before you go in and you make that purchase on a couch, on a table, on a chair, whatever it is. Rupert Grant joining us, design consultant with Inform. How are you? Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Now, one of the things we're going to talk about today is longevity. What does that mean to you as someone who is a design consultant?
Longevity is buying. Even just for a young person, buying pieces that you can carry with you a little further through life, not just sort of saying, I've got needs right now, let's fill those gaps in quickly, and when we get to the next place, well, we'll just throw that out and move on.
That tends to be my mindset sometimes, but people don't, first of all, do the basic math, and second of all, people don't play the life of their furnishings. They don't treat them like they do other parts of their house, really, do they?
Well, I mean, life is happening. You know, you've got kids, there's all sorts of things going on. A sofa in the first place shouldn't be maybe too big in the beginning. Maybe you don't want to sort of say, well, let's get I want to get a sectional. Yeah. But but your next place, that sectional is not necessarily going to work. Yeah. It's the sectional's got a direction, and that direction is not going to work. So I would sort of say, why don't we look at, say, a 7.5-foot sofa? Yeah. You know, maybe
instead of the 9.5.
Yeah. Because that sofa, with some recovering, can go from place to place, room to room.
And there's lots of options. I mean, we both just mentioned the couch, but when you're talking about seating, when you're talking about chairs, I mean, your options are endless, and it is a smaller piece, and it is transitional. It's a great entry point for people as they start understanding the longevity of their furniture.
A sofa is the foundational piece in a room, and that's kind of the building block of sort of setting your domain. You know, you're making your nest.
This is setting the scene. Is that the first thing that people usually focus on?
I think so. I think so. And they gotta eat. You gotta sleep. So you got a dining table, you need a bed, and you need a place to sofa.
When you're younger, the basics first, but you don't have to sacrifice. But this is, as we look around here, and the whole store, I mean, this is part of where Inform has hung their hat for so many years. Classic design, also to fit in with longevity, doesn't go out of style.
No, you want pieces that carry you forward. I mean, I'm looking at, say, like the Noguchi table. Like before us, this table here, we've carried it forever. When someone sort of says they like the Noguchi table, who's never seen it before, I never talk them out of it. I never sort of say, well, what else? No, you've made it.
Yeah, that's your decision.
That's a good decision. That's a good piece that'll carry you far, and you'll love it. It doesn't need to be discussed any further.
Beautiful. Well, all you have to do is go to a beautiful store like Inform, walk around, you'll get some inspiration for buying a piece that will carry you through the different transitions in your life. Rupert, thank you so much. Okay. Well said, my friend. Thank you.
Nucasa, the finishing touch, was brought to you by Nucasa Milling Company.